and I am grateful to have each and every one of you here. Let us begin the day by invoking the blessings of the Almighty. I call upon Ms. Rida Abdullah for the Holy Quran recitation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون.
May I request everyone present here to kindly stand up for the UAE National Anthem, followed by the Indian National Anthem. welcome you all today, I would like to invite our Vice Principal, who's been the guiding force behind us all along. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the young and dynamic Miss Manju Singh.
A very good morning to everyone present here. It gives me immense pleasure as I welcome you all to this significant event, Inter-School Competition Hope 23 on behalf of PACE International School. Let me start the program by remembering our esteemed chairman, the late Dr. P.A. Ibrahim Haji, a person who had the vision to contribute maximum to the society by anticipating and promoting sustainable development. It is an honor to welcome the chief guest for today, Ustad Hessa Al Khaja, Director, Ministry of Education, Sharjah. Thank you for gracing the occasion, ma'am. Let me now extend a hearty welcome to our honorable directors as they constantly steer the whole team at PACE towards a bright and sustainable future. Let me welcome our honorable managing director, Mr. Salman Ibrahim, senior director, Mr. Asif Muhammad, executive director, Mr. Zubair Ibrahim, directors, Mr. Bilal Ibrahim and Mr. Adil Ibrahim. I would also like to extend a hearty welcome to our liaison manager, Mr. Hashim. Welcome, sir. I would now like to extend our welcome to Mr. Hussain Gokul, representing Artificial Intelligence Department of Dubai. Welcome to the event. Let me now extend a warm welcome to our respected principal, Mr. Mohsin Katayat, who has always kept the team together and motivated everyone to do their best. Welcome, sir. Let me now extend a warm welcome to our supervisors, Ms. Sajida Jamal, Ms. Shabana, Ms. Dolly Sinha, Ms. Vineshri Sahai, Ms. Saluja VR, and the team of teachers at PACE International School who have worked tirelessly to put this event together. I would also like to welcome all our judges who have very graciously agreed to judge today's events. Thank you for agreeing and thank you for being here with us. Let me now take the privilege of welcoming the teachers and the staff from all the 23 schools who are participating in this competition. Thank you for showing your keen interest in this event. We welcome you all. Let me also welcome all the students who are participating today. I know you are all ready and set to surprise and amaze us with your potentials and talents today. All the best to each one of you. Today, we gather here with a shared concern for the protection of our planet and a collective determination to address the pressing challenges like climate change and work towards identifying the global concerns and finding out sustainable solutions. Rising global temperatures, extreme climate conditions, and degradation of natural resources have become very evident today, pointing towards the urgency to combat climate change and preserve our environment. To secure a sustainable future for the generations to come, it is important that we unite our efforts and take decisive action today. Hope 23 serves as a platform for students across schools to engage in meaningful dialogue, collaboration, innovation, and thus spreading awareness. Our objective is to exchange knowledge, inspire change, and develop practical solutions to mitigate the impact of climate change while promoting sustainable practices and discover innovative strategies and technologies that will pave the way towards sustainable environment. Let us all remember that the choices we make today will shape the world we live in tomorrow. The actions we take now will determine the kind of world we leave behind for our future generations. Together, let us be the pioneer in building a world that respects and nurtures the planet, where sustainability becomes the foundation of the society. Let us seize this opportunity to learn, collaborate, and inspire each other. Together, let us be the change makers and champions of sustainability. Our planet deserves nothing less. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Best of luck once again to all the participants.
Can we please either switch off these lights or dim the lights a little? We'll try that, sir. Thank you so much, Manju ma'am. She is the latest addition to the PACE senior leadership team, a change maker who comes with humongous amount of knowledge and experience, especially in the field of science. She's crazy about climate change and actionable projects. Hope 23 is her latest initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, to welcome our panel of judges today, I'm so proud to present to you our middle school supervisor, Ms. Vineshri Sahai.
Thank you, Ms. Sajida. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you, and thank you, ma'am, for wonderful information which you have shared. Thank you, everyone on the stage. This event, this competition are one of its kind and happening in our school for the first time, where we are not only looking at the problems, we are working on the solutions. Today morning when I met my judges, we were talking on the same tone that we should not only come for such event as one-day competition. It should be a journey which we are going to start right from today. And I will promise you that there will be interaction with all these schools till we are not coming up with actual solution for climate change problems. So today and tomorrow we are having 113 teams, 23 schools, and 15 judges with us. These are students with scientific mind, innovative and creative mind, who have decided that yes, we are going to change the world for our future. They have taken the responsibility. So thank you, children, thank you, students and teachers team to be here with us. These students have worked very hard over a period of time. They have come up with ideas and projects that will have a direct bearing on humanity. And to assess these projects, I have wonderful, extremely talented panel of judges. I would like to introduce them. Yes. So panel of judges for COP28, Mrs. Iram Pervez, Dr. Aman Brohi, Mr. Ahmed Fasi Akhtar, Professor Anant Iyer. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us. I know our children are going to learn a lot from your feedback and suggestions. So our next category is innovation with sustainability, which means a lot. This 3-word means a lot. It is very easy to create innovative ideas, but is it sustainable? Is it going to use a lot of energy? Then it is not sustainable. So innovation should always come with the idea of sustainability. We are innovating many mobile phones, right? G5, G, so many series are there in the market, but are they sustainable? These are the questions we should ask each day from the creator of this type of mobile phones. So that is why we have put the tag, Innovation with Sustainability. May I have the judges? Ms. Zulekha Wasi, HOD English from Newland School, Dubai. Ms. Ranjani Ramnath, Curriculum Developer, GEMS Legacy School, Dubai. Ms. Aditi Rana, HOD Science, Newland School. And Dr. Liju Thomas, PhD Computer Science from Huddersfield University. Thank you, judges, for being with us today. Now, our third category is digital designing. We have Ms. Charu Khanna, Founder Creative Hub, STEM Org, Certified Trainer, Arab Unity School. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us today. Dr. Karamat Atik, Member of Faculty Council, Chairman of Graduating Projects from Skyline University. Ms. Sahar Janoon from Newland School, HOD ICT, and Mr. Vyomesh Thakkar, Co-Founder, Group Director, iWire Dubai. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us today. So with this, we have a great team today, great judges today, and a great event is going to happen here today. It is history going to be, alive today with all of us together. Thank you, Ms. Sajida, for this opportunity. I will hand it over to Ms. Sajida.
I told you she's crazy about climate change. She wants to question the mobile phone makers. Anyways, wishing you all the best, Ms. Vineshri. At the helm, making it all happen, and with an eye for details, is our founding principle. A leader of all seasons, he is known amongst us for his knowledge and his wisdom. He expects high standards of performance and excellence in all our endeavors. We have been fortunate to be working under his able leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to welcome our dear principal, Mr. Mohsin Katayed.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And a warm good morning to one and all. Most respected chief guest of today, Madam Hazza, Director, Ministry of Education, Sharjah Zone, respected Hashim Sir, the license manager, team of judges, my senior leadership team, teachers of other school, and the participants of these competitions, dear students, once again, a warm good morning to all of you. There is a saying, a speaker should kill his speech before the audience kill the speaker. So I don't want to make a long speech. It is my proud privilege to host with my team of teachers and senior leadership team such a wonderful event which has got global significance. This year, UAE is hosting COP28. Last year, it was in Egypt, and we have got, this wonderful country has got the privilege of hosting it this year. The main agenda of this COP28 is to identify what are the problems by the climate change and to find a solution. So here today, in our school, many students are there, but time being, they are not the students. They are the delegates of different countries. So you can see different ministers from different countries assembling in this auditorium after a few minutes. They are finding the problems, they are identifying the problems and going to give us wise solutions for that. It is not possible for a country alone to make a change in any area. Like that, a school cannot solve all the problems. So different country people, the ministers of different countries assemble here, and they will find a solution, and they will collaboratively work on that. The competition is known as Hope 23. And Hope 23 is going to be part of COP 28. First of all, we have to understand there is a wise saying in Holy Quran, Lahar al-fasadu fil barri wal bahari bima kasabat aydin nas. The mischief happens on land and sea because of the work of man and women. Surely they will face the consequence of that. The holy verses are right. All these problems are created by human being only. And human being, they are trying to become the latest issue of the living things on this earth. We don't want to invite, or we don't want to let the posterity live in proper way, enjoying all the things given by Almighty. We are not ready. And we are not at all bothered about the posterity. This is the biggest problem. This is the main environmental issue. We can see that animals and birds cannot do any harm to the society. Because from day one till today, they are living in the same level. Now all the animals are coming to the open area, human habitat. Why? We have not allowed them to live freely and happily in jungles. So now people are saying that the problems of the wild animals, actually we created the problem. So like that climate, we don't want to say, earlier people used to say, such and such months, such and such things will happen. This month, rain will be there. Next month, little hot will be there. But all of a sudden, climate has got a tremendous change only because of the wrongdoings of human beings. Now, we cannot do anything. We have to find a solution for that. As the holy verses said that human being will definitely taste the consequence of that. We have been tasting the consequence. We cannot, do anything. So all the developments should be sustainable. Developments are okay, but it should be sustainable. And whatever we think, whatever we do, we have to see the coming generation. That is the message Hope 23 is going to give to the entire school. All the best for all my children, all the best for my wonderful faculty, and all the judges who, within a short span of time, we have made them come over here, and they are pleased to come over here. Thank you, all the judges panel, and my chief guest, and all other people. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, sir. Give me a moment. I don't have a height as good as his. So I need something to stand on. Climate change is real. It is serious. And it is up to us to solve it. It can seem overwhelming. But there are reasons for hope. It surely is up to us to solve it, and it can be overwhelming. But there are reasons for hope, like I said. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us look at these reasons.
Climate change is the single most critical threat to humanity, as it affects not only us, but also the food we eat, the water we drink, the places we live in, and even plants, animals, air, and soil. Environmental protection ranks high on the UAE's national agenda. Since the inception of the country in 1971, its wise leadership has placed the environment at the core of national development. We cherish our environment because it is an integral part of our country, our history, and our heritage. On land and in the sea, our forefathers lived and survived in this environment. They were able to do so only because they recognized the need to conserve it, to take from it only what they needed to live, and to preserve it for succeeding generations, said the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, founding father of the UAE. The UAE has 49 protected areas spanning 15.5% of the country's territory. The country proactively works to enhance air quality and implement integrated waste management. The UAE was the first country in the GCC to sign the Paris Agreement. In 2021, the nation declared its intention to achieve net zero by 2050. The UAE is determined to walk the talk and has taken decisive measures to achieve this, including forming the UAE Climate Action Council and launching the National Dialogue for Climate Ambition. The UAE set up a dedicated team to design its long-term, low-carbon development strategy, comprising representatives of the government, municipalities, and youth. In this whole-of-nation effort, more than 30 stakeholders were consulted, and feedback from more than 400 individuals, including youth, women, and people of determination, was gathered. GDP growth and air quality. Enablers of our strategy include renewables, energy efficiency, clean manufacturing, green mobility, carbon capture, utilization, and sequestration. We plan to submit our third NDC in line with the National Net Zero 2050 pathway in 2023. We will use technology, innovation, and R&D to advance our goals. We seek to bring everyone on board to build a more sustainable and climate-resilient future.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the very reasons that inspired us to initiate Hope 23. Hope 23 is an initiative of PACE International School Sharjah to empower the young minds to develop sustainable climate solutions and to rejuvenate the planet for a better place to live. With participation from 23 schools, 113 teams, and over 370 students, an event of this scale does not happen overnight. We started brainstorming and planning months in advance. May I repeat this once again? We started brainstorming and planning months in advance, planning the types of competitions and the related details. You can see the SLT in action here. Lots of discussions behind the scene. Planning the competitions, the 3 categories, the age groups, the criteria, and so on. It required a bird's eye precision in all the planning of the details. Designing invites, brochures, badges, banners, certificates, and so much more. This is our art team. The art and decor of the various venues for the event, as you would have seen as you walked into the reception right across, the art and decor, this is the team that has worked on it. Making videos and other digital resources was yet another monumental task. Details big and small, arranging guests and judges, furniture and fixtures, awards and mementos, food and water. All these details were taken care of. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are today, gathered to set the ball rolling. For the cake cutting ceremony and to declare the event open, I would like to invite our esteemed guest, Ustad Hessa Al-Khaja, Director from Ministry of Education, Sharjah. Our directors are yet not joined us. Our respected Hashim Sir, our dear Principal, Mr. Mohsin Katayat, Vice Principal, Ms. Manju Sen, Ms. Vineshri, and other SLT members, Ms. Saluja, Ms. Dolly, and Ms. Shabana. Also our guest, Mr. Hussain Gokul, to kindly step forward to do us the honors of cutting the cake and declaring Hope 23 open. May I request all SLT members to kindly come up on stage. Hearty congratulations to Team Pace, and may this event grow by leaps and bounds, and inshallah Pace keep organizing it year after year for many, many years to come. Thank you everyone. The COP28 participants are requested to kindly take their seats. Participants for category 2 and 3 are requested to proceed to their event venues and get ready with their presentations. All the judges to be kindly escorted to the venues. Thank you once again. Let's make it a wonderful day, a day we shall remember, a day that is going to make history. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Teachers who are to accompany the judges of category 2. PACE school teachers who are in charge of escorting the judges of category 2. The judges are waiting. We would like to request the judges to kindly wait, as it might take a few minutes for the participants to get ready at their venues. All the judges, kindly, if you could please wait here. We will have the staff members coming in here. May we invite all the judges, principal sir, vice principal ma'am, everyone to kindly come up on stage. We will have a quick photograph with our chief guest, Ustad Hissa, our director Asif sir, Hashim sir also. Yes. We welcome our assistant director, Karim sir. Please, sir, join us on the stage. Please, sir. All the judges for today are requested to kindly come up on stage. Mr. Akhtar and Mr. Vyomesh, welcome to the event. SLT members of Pace School, kindly on stage, please. Come on stage, please. Can someone please get Miss Vinayshri? The teachers in charge of the judges for category 2 and 3 can kindly escort them to the venue. Who are the teachers? Please step forward. The judges for innovation and sustainability and digital designing are requested to kindly go with our staff members, and the judges for COP28 will be staying back in the auditorium for the proceedings. Can the judges for the COP28 be shown their seating areas, please? The COP28 team, can you please show the judges, Ms. Iram, Mr. Akhtar, where exactly they are to be seated? Dr. Brohi. The 4 judges for COP28 can kindly take your seats. Ms. Charu, you are in digital designing, right? Yes. The teachers escorting the judges for digital designing. I now invite Ms. Najiba to kindly start the day's proceedings. Thank you.
In today's era of globalization, augmenting skills of expository, persuasiveness, debating, and negotiating have become obligatory on the part of educational institutions to provide a plethora of opportunities to young minds to cultivate and nourish ingenuity, leadership skills, mental agility, confidence, and commitment to the cause in the young generation.
Good morning to the beautiful gathering.
I, Zoha,
And I, Tia, heartily welcome all of you to the mock conference of Parties 28, a befitting platform to simulate, enhance, and reciprocate cooperation diplomacy and refine the skill sets of young delegates to take on global climate challenges.
let me take this time to welcome our distinguished guest, Ustad Hassa Al Khaja, Director of SPIA, our Honorable Senior Director, Mr. Asif, in mock COP 28. Now, it is time to welcome the man behind this prestigious institution, a pillar of strength, Mr. Mohsin Katayat, Principal of Pace International School, Sharjah. On this momentous occasion, it is our proud privilege and fortune to welcome our judging panel, Dr. M.N. Brohi, Professor Anand Iyer, Mr. Akhtar, and Ms. Iram. We are immensely honored by your gracious presence. Now, I would like to extend a hearty welcome to the MUN Director of Pace International School, Ms. Najiba.
I also take this opportunity to accord a warm and cordial welcome to all the delegates, escort teachers, executive board members, and all other dignitaries who have come from far and wide to attend this conference. We all are indeed delighted and honored by your presence on this significant day.
Mock COP 28 is an immersive negotiation exercise designed for school groups of 40 students working to respond to the UNFCCC's call for emergency climate action. The students are encouraged to learn, engage, and share their insights in a creative collective effort of the art of the possible to find common ground for intergovernmental climate agreements. It is indeed to begin a conference with a captivating kickoff backed by the ambassadors. I request Ms. Najiba, the MUN Director of Pace International School, to accord a formal address to the delegates.
Respected dignitaries and dear delegates, welcome to PACE Mock COP 28. In this era of rapid globalization and interconnectedness, it is imperative that the youth rise up to the occasion and assume their roles as responsible global citizens. The decisions you make within these hallowed halls hold the potential to shape the future of our world. Let us seize this opportunity to foster empathy, cultivate diplomacy, and ignite the flames of collaboration. Throughout the conference, let us remember that the true essence of United Nations Framework for Climate Change lies in the responsibility to reduce overall climate impact, educate for climate action, promote sustainable and responsible consumption, and advocate for climate action through communication and collaboration. Hence, we must embrace the diversity of perspectives and opinions that we encounter and approach each negotiation and discussion with open minds and open hearts. It is through respectful dialogue and constructive engagement that we will find common grounds and forge impactful resolutions. As you embark on this remarkable journey, you find yourself stepping into the shoes of diplomats, negotiators, and ambassadors, representing nations and grappling with the complex climate challenges that our world faces today. I encourage each and every one of you to challenge yourselves, step out of your comfort zones, and embrace the spirit of diplomacy. Engage in meaningful discussions, listen attentively to your fellow delegates, and strive for consensus building. Remember, success is not solely measured by the number of resolutions passed, but by the lasting impact we leave on the hearts and minds of those around us. Once again, I urge each one of you to actively take part in this race against time and ourselves in this decisive decade for climate action. Thank you. All the very best.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request our principal, sir, to hand over the gavel to Ms. Najeeba, the chairperson of Mock COP28.
I would now request Ms. Najeeba and co-chair Ms. Tina Jose to take over the chair.
Excuse me. Check. Hello, check. I, Najeeba, the MUN Director of PACE International School, call this session of the PACE Model United Nations UNFCCC Committee to open for the agenda. Before proceeding, requesting all delegates to rise for a moment of silence in honor of world peace. Please be seated. UNFCCC committee is open. Delegates, moving on to roll call. Head delegates are requested to report on the presence of the delegation team and their willingness to vote during the roll call. Once you have marked the attendance, kindly proceed towards the podium and place the flag in the designated box. Is there any other participants other than COP28 present here? You are requested to move to the respective venue. Delegates, moving on to roll call. Delegation of Maldives.
Present and voting.
Please proceed to the podium to place your... Delegation of UAE.
Present and voting.
Delegation of India.
Present and voting.
Delegation of China.
Present and voting.
Delegation of USA.
Present and voting.
Delegation of Brazil.
Present and voting.
Delegation of Finland.
Present and voting.
Delegation of Sweden.
Present and voting.
Delegation of United Kingdom.
Present and voting.
Delegation of Bhutan.
Present and voting.
Delegation of Germany.
Present and voting.
And last, delegation of Estonia.
Present and voting.
System in charge, please take up the position. Delegates, now the chair is opening the floor for position presentation. As the chair calls, the delegate who is in charge of presentation is required to move to the presentation podium. Note down, delegates will get an intimation bell once 2 minutes of presentation is done. Thereafter, the delegates are required to conclude the statements in 30 seconds. Do I have to repeat the instructions? Now, we are going to open the floor for position presentation. You will be given 2.5 minutes to present your position statements or position PPTs. So once you are approaching 2 minutes, we will give you one bell. Therein, you are intimated that you are left with only 30 more seconds. I hope it's clear. All right. Calling on first delegation, Maldives. The presenter may please proceed. You may start.
Distinguished Chair, Co-Chair, and delegates, today I invite you to imagine a paradise on earth, a place of breathtaking beauty. Picture crystal clear turquoise waters, vibrant coral reefs teeming with life, and pristine white sandy beaches stretching as far as the eyes can see. But behind this idyllic facade lies a harsh reality. The Maldives faces an existential threat from rising sea levels, a consequence of climate change. And to address this pressing issue, the Maldives has embarked on a comprehensive climate policy which promotes sustainable development in small island developing states through partnerships with financial institutions energy efficiency standards, collaboration with insurance entities, advocacy in global climate discussions, and marine conservation. The Maldives envisions a groundbreaking solution to rising sea levels through the concept of a floating city which combines sustainable housing and technology to create a resilient and self-sufficient community. Through an extensive review of Maldives' policies and challenges, we have formulated 7 impactful resolutions tailored to address the pressing climate change issues facing the nation. For scaling climate finance, the country will definitely embrace green bonds, carbon markets, and climate risk insurance to mobilize crucial funds. For achieving net zero emissions, the country will drive research and development for advanced energy storage, carbon capture, hydrogen solutions to attain carbon neutrality. For protecting marine biodiversity, the country will definitely establish comprehensive marine protected areas to sustainably conserve coral reefs, seagrass beds, and mangrove forests. For climate refugee housing, the nation will implement resilient and modular designs for rapid deployment for climate resilient housing. For sustainable agriculture transition, there will be innovation in sustainable farming practices for a climate resilient food production. For zero emission vehicles, the country will definitely encourage ride sharing and electric fleet deployment for eco-friendly transportation. Last but definitely not the least, the country will transition from coal to renewables, fostering green jobs and community engagement. The Maldives stands at the forefront of the battle against climate change, and we refuse to let our future be defined by rising tides. Together, let us embrace the power of partnership, innovation, and sustainability to secure a brighter and more resilient future for the Maldives and for our planet. Thank you.
Delegation of UAE, please proceed to the podium. You may start.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone present here. I'm the delegate of UAE, and today we'll be discussing One World, COP28. What comes to your mind when you hear UAE? We usually think about Burj Khalifa, Burj Al Arab, Dubai Mall, Desert Safari, and so on. But UAE is not only about massive skyscrapers or the biggest malls in the world. It is also about powering communities with clean and renewable energy and sustainable development. This is Bustanica, the world's largest vertical farm located in Dubai, growing tasty, safe, and sustainable produce through cutting-edge technologies. This is Sharjah wheat farm, about the size of 500 football pitches, yielding pesticide-free harvest. This is Noor solar plant, the largest and the cheapest single-site concentrated solar power plant in the world. Baraka Nuclear Power Plant in Abu Dhabi. Yes, you heard it right. It's a nuclear power plant. It is used to generate clean electricity. We don't use it for war, we use it for peace. By looking at the image, you might think it's Sundarbans forest, but no, it's Mangrove National Park, located in Abu Dhabi. It was built for creating a habitat for biodiversity. Al-Khudra cycling track is the largest cycling track in the world, which is about 80.6 kilometers. Sustainability City community in Dubai produces clean energy via solar panels to operate the entire community. Moving on to UAE's objectives, we have been the first country in the region that announced a strategic initiative for carbon neutrality by 2050. And we have also decided to plant 50 billion trees across the Middle East. We have decided to reduce carbon emissions by more than 60% and to build capacities in renewable and clean energies to boost economic and social development. Our global initiative is aimed at decarbonizing the heavy industry and long-distance transport sectors. Moving to foreign policy, we have launched a partnership agreement with the US for investing $100 billion of clean energy. AIM for SEER Agriculture Innovation Mission for Climate was launched by UAE and US. Mangrove Alliance for Climate was launched by us, UAE, and Indonesia on the role of mangroves in curbing global warming. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Delegation of India. You may start.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished delegates, and esteemed guests, welcome to the most critical assembly of minds, where the fate of our planet hangs in the balance. In this remarkable event, we transcend boundaries, ideologies, and differences to address the defining challenge of our time: